What happened on the way to the forum? DVD talk and internet message boards. Although just 13 years ago, 1999 almost seems worlds away. When I was growing up, the year 1999 seemed like some distant, faraway future. But by the time it had arrived, it didn't feel like the future. Y2K fears were rampant as we worried that a computer glitch would somehow cause chaos or even end the world. But the internet party was really just getting started. Email had become ubiquitous, and a rush of online retailers were racing to the market, eager for visitors, but without sustainable plans for a profit. With the dot-com bubble in full swing, now defunct retailers were offering huge discounts and coupons to get customers to purchase online. No one had quite figured out how to make a profit on the internet yet. It was a different world then. No Facebook, no Twitter, no YouTube. Blogs were just becoming popular, and when people wanted to interact with others, they turned to chat rooms and message boards. Internet forums became a mainstay of the turn of the millennium internet, as topic-based forums sprang up on just about any imaginable subject. No matter how specialized your interests, you could likely find another group of kindred spirits lurking on a message forum. In the late 1990s, the DVD was released, and movie collectors quickly embraced the format. In early 1999, Jeff Kleinman, disappointed with some of the other DVD sites online, launched his own site, DVD Talk. The site featured DVD news, bargains, and also a discussion forum. The community has a simple design, which now seems pretty old school. The forum uses vBulletin software, which allows for threaded conversations, and simple optional tags for things like quotes, spoilers, and emoticons. Users can also post external images, which was an important feature in developing many of the site's humor and in-jokes. As online retailers continued to outdo each other with outrageous sales in order to drive traffic to their fledgling websites, DVD Talk was one of the main places where collectors shared news about online deals. In June of 1999, DVD Talk broke the story about 800.com's legendary 3 DVDs for $1 sale. Visitors flocked to DVD Talk for details, and they stuck around for lively conversation with other forum members. While most of DVD Talk forum posts centered around DVDs, movies, and other related topics, the forum also featured a section called The Other Forum, which would eventually become the most popular area of the site. The Other Forum became a catch-all area with threads on everything from dating advice, news articles, and dirty jokes. No topic was off-topic in the Other Forum, which eventually became affectionately known as Otter, or Otter Farm, to its members. This was me in 1999, a self-professed movie geek. I purchased my first DVD player in 1998 and quickly became addicted to collecting the shiny objects. I started lurking on another message board called Home Theater Forum, which was filled with uber-serious audiophiles. The atmosphere at HTF was a little stuffy, and I remember once one of the posters there made some derisive comment about the juvenile humor at DVD Talk. Intrigued, I did a quick Yahoo search, which led me to discover DVD Talk, and I immediately felt at home. In those early days, DVD Talk became my home away from home on the internet. It was a place I could go to crowdsource advice, discuss current events, and share funny links and jokes. At DVD Talk, we had memes before they were even called memes. It was a fun time. The forum was even subtly immortalized in pop culture. A regular forum member was a writer for the CBS series Judging Amy, and often named characters after other members and included references that only another DVD talker would recognize. By the year 2000, the DVD.com bubble had burst. all those outrageous discounts on DVDs started to dry up. But the conversation on DVD Talk was still going strong. Then the world changed on the morning of September 11th, 2001. As planes crashed into the World Trade Center, people flocked to their TV sets to get the latest news. People at work without TVs raced to online news sites like CNN.com, which soon buckled from all of the traffic. On that fateful day, if you were in front of a computer, the main way to find out what was happening in the world was to turn to your online community. The DVD Talk thread from that morning has been archived, and reading through it now is like re-experiencing history unfold in real time. The shock, disbelief, anger, concern, and uncertainty about the fateful events of that day are represented in a way that no after-the-fact documentary can capture. There is nothing like tragedy to unite an online community. There was once a situation where a longtime member of DVD Talk who had been depressed published what appeared to be a suicide note on the forum. The entire community became concerned, and one member reached him on IM and urged him to call an ambulance. Another member, who only knew the poster's first name, City, and that he worked at a Best Buy store, called around to find out if he was okay. The member was revived in the ambulance after his suicide attempt and ultimately resumed posting on the forum. Over the years, many regular posters would disappear from the forum. You never knew if these members had just moved on to other things in their lives or if something else more tragic had happened. Since users posted under a pseudonym, it was often impossible to discover what may have happened to a member in the real world. One time a forum member found an email from one of these missing members and Googled his name. He was shocked to discover the forum member's gravesite on findagrave.com. The combination of current events and foreign tragedy can hit an online message forum hard. My husband, who's an avid baseball fan, had his own online home away from home at Motown Sports Forum. On April 16, 2007, a thread regarding the breaking news of a shooting at Virginia Tech instantly sparked concern from the forum members. A regular poster in the forum was known to be a student there. At first, the responses to the thread consisted of confident assurances, "I am sure he must be all right." As the thread continued, though, and the member did not check in, the concern grew. People were hoping for the best, but as more details came to light about the building where the shooting occurred, the department where he studied as a grad student, concern continued to escalate. Later that day, they received confirmation. Their online friend, who they only knew from his 35,000 posts in the forum, was tragically one of the 32 victims that day. People posted their shock, disbelief, grief. If anyone has ever doubted that an online community is not a real community, that an online friend is not a real friend, it only takes a tragedy like this to prove differently. In many ways, social media networking sites, such as Facebook, have supplanted the need for online message forums. Whereas in the past, people may have turned to internet forums to seek advice, engage in conversation, or share links with others, now most people do so with their existing social ties on Facebook. In 2007, Jeff Kleinman sold DVD Talk to internet brands. In a recent interview I conducted with him, he pointed out that the site still looks the same as the day he sold it. Overall, traffic has declined, although the site is still home to many of the same forum regulars who have been there from the beginning. I conducted a survey of users at DVD Talk, and 65% of the respondents indicated that they have been a member of the site for over 10 years. One of the hallmarks of the site, and what has probably kept so many members coming back through the years, is the sense of humor that permeates the place. There have been so many in-jokes that have developed through the years that many of the long-standing members would be hard-pressed to quite recall their origin. Most can't be repeated here, or probably wouldn't sound as funny if explained. But usually the origin of a joke stems from somebody making a post, another member makes a sarcastic joke, and the thread goes on from there. A hilarious example I recall from recent years involved a seemingly random comment in a thread about the TV show Breaking Bad. Posters kept referring to a character as Skylar with an A, when another poster pointed out the correct spelling of her name is Skylar with an E. Without skipping a beat, additional commenters continued to misspell her name in hilarious and ever-increasingly bizarre ways. This is a great example of the community at DVD Talk. The members there will likely make fun of you, but at the end of the day, they will also be there for you. They may not know your real name, but they consider you a friend. So is the internet forum dead? Despite declarations to the contrary, I would argue no. The example of DVD Talk shows an extremely dedicated and lively community that sprang up among strangers and has lasted for 13 years. While many of the members likely still spend time there out of habit and the fact that they have already invested so much time into the community, I think there are lessons that can be learned and transferred to other online communities. While Facebook has given people many of the benefits of old-school message boards, with the extra bonus of sharing with known individuals instead of strangers, the specialized nature of online message boards provides an excellent opportunity. People with specific needs and interests will always desire an outlet to find other people to share their experiences. And the anonymous nature of online message forums allows people to express themselves in ways that they may not be comfortable with their real-world social network. Broadly based message forums may very well be dead, but if you can provide a message board for an audience who has a specific identity or need, your community has a much greater chance of succeeding in the era of Facebook. The other main lesson that we can learn from the long-lived success of the DVD Talk community is there is one important aspect for an online community that can't be designed, and that is the people. A successful online community is not just designed for its members. A successful online community is its members. When you create a site and the right mix of people show up and interact, that is magic.